Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the daily vlog. Now, it's day 10 on my one-man mission to photograph all 32 counties in Ireland. And I had an incredible day yesterday. I was in Leitrim and I was blown away by the hospitality of the people of Leitrim. So, hats off, you made my stay absolutely fantastic. Now, today we're going to a place that, if you watched yesterday's video, I said I'm struggling to find and see what I'm going to go take photographs of. Even though I have this planned within an inch of its life, I wanted to find something that could do this area justice. And this area, this county, is Fermanagh. So we are not only going to be going into a new county, but we're also going to be going into a new country. Now, the reason I'm doing this entire challenge is because I want to raise money for a charity which is from Pieta House called Darkness into Light, and they support people with mental health challenges and suicidal tendencies. I would really love for you to get behind it. If you can support it, then there'll be a link in the description below, and if you can't support it in a traditional way, then by simply subscribing to this channel, I'll donate 1 cent for each person. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm really excited now. A lot of things ahead of us. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So I am on a challenge as well for myself. So for each county, I need to do 4 things. I need to get a photograph in that county. I need to score a goal in a GAA pitch within that county. I need to hike at least 1 kilometre, and I need to get a coffee in a local coffee shop. None of these chains support local, and that has been a big part of my trip so far. The people that I've met have really strengthened my belief in a community and community around central focal points. So it really ties into what I'm doing for my chosen charity. We're almost at our new county and country. New county unlocked. New country unlocked. So that's right, we are now in Fermanagh and also in the UK. So if you don't know, Ireland has 2 parts, the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, which consists of 6 counties, and we are now starting the first of the 6 in Northern Ireland, County Fermanagh. Now, Fermanagh is famous for its multitude of lakes, and its main lake, which is Lough Erne. In Enniskillen, which we'll be going to in a moment as well, has a castle there which is 16th century, so quite old. And you also have then the Marble Arch Caves as well, which are, I think, the largest cave system in all of Ireland. We won't be going to the Marble Arch Caves, we'll be passing in through Enniskillen, and I said that I wanted to find a location to do this county justice. That's because I want to get a shot that's going to encompass the amount of lakes that are there. So today is going to be a drone shot, but I just don't want to do any old drone shot. I want to do something obviously of quality. So that's what I was struggling to decide what and where I was going to go. I'm 95% sure of where I'm going to go right now. But first on the agenda is I want to start my day with a coffee from a local coffee shop. Coffee secured from a lovely place, actually, the Toastery, and I'm really happy to go to individual coffee shops. Like over my shoulder here you have Nero, and I would never support that because there's so many of them, but the individual businesses are the ones that have soul. So talking about camera clubs, Enniskillen, which is where I am right now, Enniskillen Camera Club. So if you're in that club or you know somebody in them, give them a tag, give them a shout, and let them know they got the mention in the video. Look at this beautiful place. I love to do a bit of a walk around when I'm in a place because gives me, number one, my steps and towards my kilometre goal, but also I get to have a feel for places, and particularly in the morning as they start to wake up. And there's some lovely, really, really nice businesses here. Reminds me of kind of old school retail, and I used to be a retailer back in the day. So yeah, cheers to the toastery. Onwards we go. What a cool name for a coffee shop. The bee's knees. Do you know the phrase, the bee's knees in the cat's pajamas? Let me know in the comments if you do. Now, just an additional quick note, like looking here, if you can see on my phone, so 0.87 kilometers of a walk to get my coffee, and it's something that I try and do when I go for coffee, is I'll park far enough away that if I'm going to be doing a drone scenario like I am going to be today, inside, okay, so I want to try and get my walk and my steps in, and plus you get to experience the town as it wakes up, and all before 7 o'clock in the morning. So I nearly have my 1 kilometre minimum done. I know obviously I'm going to go over that today with the different things that I'm going to be doing, but just a small thing, you know, to go for a walk, go for a hike, you don't necessarily have to think difficult. Think outside the box. Go for a walk around your local area. Do it every day. Repetitiveness. Small things, they all add up to make a big impact. And walking and exercise has been proven to be a good anecdote for mental health and for releasing of dopamine. So, you know, get out, get exercise. You'll feel a lot better because of it. I finally found my GAA pitch, and while I give you a look at it here, let me give you some stats on GAA in Fermanagh. So the number of pitches are 20 club pitches, and there's also 3 new ones also in development. The main stadium is Brewster Park in Enniskillen. I actually passed that today. And there's also planning to include 6 new grass pitches with Lissan and St. Michael's for both GAA and Ladies Gaelic Football Association. And Lissan, by the way, was one of the areas I actually tried to find, and that was closed. But let's see now, can I get my goal and keep this streak going with 10 in a row? So hurling is on. I actually searched for, I don't know, 45 minutes to try and find a GAA pitch that was open, and thankfully I found one here now. So we're going to go out here and see, can I continue my streak? Okay, so we are going for 10 in a row. My first one in Northern Ireland. Let's see, can we continue? And we're in the net. 10 in a row.
I'm 20 minutes away from my photography location, but can you hear that? That's unbelievable rain. I know there was rain forecast for the day, but this is reminding me of when I was traveling through Kerry with that heavy rain all the way back on day 2. So yeah, I know I said that I will photograph in all weathers, and it's true, but for what I want to take the photograph of, I need to use my drone, and I don't want to send it up in this, so I think I need to wait.
Now, I said I wanted to do this county justice, and I'm really happy that I didn't come here last night, because the road that I've just travelled in was unbelievable. And if I was travelling that late at night, I probably would have thought I was going wrong. Even the colours on the grasses after all this rain are absolutely incredible. Now, something also I learned today is that Fermanagh is the place where you have the headquarters of Waterways Ireland, and for good reason. There is water everywhere here, and that's exactly what I want to try and achieve with my shot for this county. I want to be able to show the amount of water that you have all around Fermanagh, with the amount of lakes and islands as well, for that matter. So I'm now, after arriving, and my sat-nav is telling me go this way, but there is no road, so I'm getting booted up here because I need to do a bit of bushwhacking to be able to get where I need to go, to find what I need to find, I've never been here, and that's actually a good point I need to mention. I wanted to try and come to as many new places to me as possible. So if you're a long-term subscriber to the channel, you know that I've travelled quite a lot around Ireland. In fact, I have guidebooks for many locations around Ireland. And actually, if you want to support me directly, you can pick up a guidebook, by the way. But I wanted to come to areas that I hadn't photographed before. Because number one, I wanted to see them, but number two, I wanted to challenge myself as well to see if I can get a shot for my first time visit. So this is one of those locations. And also, I'm a landscape photographer, and primarily I take my shots from the land, but there's some that need to be shown by drone. And that's what I'm planning on doing now. Now, it's raining currently, so once I'm suited and booted, I'll wait, see if it's going to ease off slightly, because I'm not going to send my drone up in this rain. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to take a walk and see, can I actually see what I'm looking for? Now, I presume you've heard of the movie Gorillas in the Mist. Well, I give you Transporter in the mist. This rain doesn't seem to be stopping, so I'm still going to wait, because I think I want to make this shot worthwhile. By the way, how are we getting on, Volkswagen Ireland? Made your donation yet? If you know somebody in Volkswagen Ireland or anywhere in the world, tag them. Let's make this a success. Okay, we have a very, very small window. I'm going to send up the drone.
Home point updated.
Luckily there's an area above me where I can see, and yeah, press record now and you'll be able to see exactly what I'm looking for. There is what I'm looking to photograph, so I'm going to not talk to this, I'm going to concentrate on this, take my window of opportunity. You'll see some drone footage and you'll see the shot. Okay, so that was more difficult than I thought, because with all the trees and covering around that, I was having difficulty in keeping signal. But now drone is coming back in, and I think the shot will be nice. Visibility is poor as well. We'll see now how wet it is, if it did get wet. So let's let that land here now. No, it was dry. Okay, so here is the shot, and yeah, I'll talk to you now in regards to my thoughts overall on the day in Fermanagh. So how did that shot turn out? I don't know, you'll have seen it before me, but I hope that I've done it justice. And I'm glad that I waited around anyway as it is. I feel more raindrops coming now as well, so there's more rain along the way. Seems to be a lot of these beautiful castles on small islands in this entire region, things I don't have where I'm from in Cork. So Again, I have done all of my tasks. I have my photo, I had my coffee, I have scored my goal, and I've done over actually. I've done only 2.1 kilometers today with the amount of walking and bushwhacking I had to go here to try and find a way to see what I was looking to photograph. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Don't forget, we are here to support a charity. So we're here to support Darkness into Light with Pieta House. And if you can donate, I would really, really appreciate every single donation, as much as the people who would receive this donation as well. Mental health is something that we all should be conscious of, and I'm happy to do my part, and I'd love for you as well to also do your part. If you're not subscribed to the channel, if you subscribe, I will donate 1 cent as well for every subscriber that joins the channel during this campaign. So, thank you very, very much for your support. The words of encouragement, all the messages and everything else that I've been getting on Instagram and on Facebook and even emails, they are fantastic. Keep them coming, because it's going to fuel me to get this job done. It isn't straightforward, it isn't easy, but for me to go through what is a small bit of pain to help others is going to make it all worthwhile. Join me tomorrow. We go to a whole new county. I'm in Fermanagh today. Where do you think I'm going to be tomorrow? Let's start the conversation and continue the conversation in the comments below. Thanks everybody. Slán go fóill.